Once you get to this size, you don't go around asking people how many sets you got left, bro.
I mean, that guy could have been Big Rammy, Nick Walker, any monster of a man. None of them would have acted this way. It just absolutely blows my mind. And so this video clip going viral, the nerve of this guy. Have you seen it? Is the guy actually in the right? Does he have the right to keep that equipment? After all, once you get to this size, you don't go around asking other people how many sets you got left, bro.
Once you get to this size, you don't go around asking people how many sets you got left, bro.
And so here's the situation. Guy has a great physique. He's clearly been training for years, has an amazing physique. Girl walks up to him and says, hey, how many sets do you have left? Can I perhaps work in with you, or do you got a lot of sets left? Because I also would like to use that same piece of equipment of which nobody owns. The gym owns the equipment. We're in the gym borrowing it. And so his response is, look at this. When you look like this, you don't walk up and ask me how many sets left. I'll be done when I'm done. You get away, go over there, just walk away.
Just walk away.
So it's also another thing, you gotta accommodate other people too. So
absolutely. But look how big. Once you get to this size, you don't go around asking people how many sets you got left, bro.
I asked you nicely, bro.
See that shit?
And in saying that, he's like, look at the size of this guy. So the kid, the young person, you know, hasn't got as many years in the gym as this guy clearly does, wants to work in with them. He's like, look how small they are. Imagine having that attitude. And then proceeds to say this punk kid.
He's a little punk kid, a little spoiled.
Imagine the disrespect that this guy gives towards the younger, newer lifters. This would have Joey Swole up in arms. Imagine if he gets this video. And so after receiving attitude from this older guy, they go and approach the workers, the staff, and say, hey, we want to use this equipment. He's treating us with disrespect. This is not okay. And so the employees walk up to him and say, you gotta accommodate this. This is a gym for everyone. You gotta let other people use the same equipment. But he's like, look at this physique. When you get to this size, bro, you don't have to answer to other people. Imagine the nerve of this guy. And so what does he think? If he wasn't on PDs and if he was 100% natural and didn't have a lot of size, that other people could then go and harass him and say, get off the equipment? And so is there a hierarchy of people who can use equipment in the gym? The IB pros get to walk around the gym and steal people's equipment whenever they want. And the newbies, they have to sit back and watch. They all have the equal right to use the equipment in the gym. None of us own it. And so what do I do in the gym? Well, if somebody wants to use the piece of equipment that I own, I always will let them work in. Say, sure, no problem. You can do a set between my sets. While I'm resting, they can use the equipment. Because I don't own the equipment. Just because I showed up first and put my towel down or a water bottle does not mean I own that equipment for the next 3 hours. It does not work like that. And so if anyone asks you to work in, you should say yes. Unless you're resting under a minute and there's no time to accommodate other lifters, you don't own that piece of equipment. That equipment is paid for by the memberships of everyone in the gym. You have a paid membership, they have a paid membership. Both have an equal right to use that equipment. And so if somebody says, how many sets do you have left? You can answer them, 4. But you can work in with me. And listen, I often go to the gym and I do circuit training or alternate sets, and I'm going from piece of equipment to piece of equipment. I don't expect that the equipment that I'm using is just gonna sit there blank and no one's gonna use it. And so if somebody's using that equipment, when I wanna use it at that same time, I will use another piece of equipment. There is a ton of equipment in the gym. We don't all need to use the same piece at the same time. If you're training your biceps and somebody's doing the preacher curls, go and grab a barbell, an easy bar curl, dumbbells. Do something different. And so what does this guy expect these younger individuals to do? To bow down to him? Oh, sore muscle man born in the 60s. We respect your muscles and we will not talk to you because we are youth born in the year 2000. What is wrong with this guy?
Once you get to this size, you don't go around asking people how many sets you got left, bro.
I asked you nicely, bro.
See that shit?
And so add to that, you see that shit, and so as soon as you become Mr. Potty Mouth, did anyone teach you how to speak without swearing? When you're in a confrontation from other people, you don't start making fun of the people, talking shit, using curse words. You need to be respectful. This is a gym, a public place where people are paying memberships. We all have the same goals, to get healthier, better, more muscle, more aesthetic than last time. We can all get along. And was it really that big a deal that they wanted to work in with you, that they wanted to use the same equipment? Or did it shatter your ego that they never saw you were so big and so huge and so intimidating that they never dared to approach you? Perhaps 10 years ago, maybe you had 20 pounds extra muscle. And people, they were scared of you. They never showed up. They never asked you how many sets you had left because you were huge and intimidating. And so now you're a little bit older, not as muscular as you used to be. And so the younger people now, they're not scared. Hey, sir. Hey there, old man. Can I work in with you? How many sets you got left? None. How dare you? Look at the size of you. Look at the size of me. You can't ask me how many sets you got left, bro. What? And the kids today are thinking, TikTok, here we come. Say that again. Can I catch that on camera? And so this time they did. Caught him on camera looking like a complete idiot moron. Imagine how embarrassing it is to this guy. Look at the size of you and look at the size of me. Imagine what this guy's friends, family, all these guys are thinking upon seeing this video, seeing his reaction. And so perhaps this guy is just having a bad day. Who knows? Maybe his mental health not so great. He's dealing with things at home. But you cannot take it out on other individuals. These young individuals trying to use the equipment in the gym, trying to work out to get healthy, you can't take it out on them. And so you got to bite your lip. You got to be nice. And when an employee is talking to you saying, hey, you need to accommodate these other lifters, you can't go and start making fun of them and putting them down. It's just not okay. Or you're going to get videos like this. Guys like Joey Swole going to call you out. This is a reminder when other people want to work in with you or ask you how many sets do you have left. It's not their fault. They're just trying to train the same as you. Do unto others what you would have done to you. The golden rule, not the golden shower, the golden rule. Learned that when I was a kid. Hopefully the video helped. Ending it here. Greg, you said, what is going on back there? I see Allie dancing around. Babe, I want to show you this video. Just Allie's set out in a bikini and she's going to watch this very short reaction. She's just dancing, showing boobs off. Okay, watch this.
But look how big. Once you get to this size, you don't go around asking people how many sets you got left, bro.
That's hilarious.
Kid, he's a little punk kid.
So the woman asked him nicely, and the guy's like, I just want to work in with you. And he's like, well,
You don't ask when you're like this size. Oh my gosh, that's friggin' hilarious.
so what do you think of that? Should you let people work out with you or what?
Yeah, just work in with somebody. You have to take a break anyways in between sets. Let someone work in. That's ridiculous.
But how funny is it that he's like, look at the size of you and look at this.
I thought he was gonna be some like massive bodybuilder.
He's just some dude.
Even if you're a massive bodybuilder, what does it matter?
I mean, that guy could have been Big Ramy, Nick Walker, any monster of a man. None of them would have acted this way. It just absolutely blows my mind.
Ending it here. It's time to go in the pool.
I have another video to do.
Oh my gosh, babe.
I work for a living.
Come on. It's a Saturday and it's a pool day. It's fun. We have to go. We just got a house so we could go in the pool. And we haven't gone in the pool. We got in the pool twice in a month.
How do you think we can afford to get in?
I got all the plugs out. It's pool time. Ending it here.
Allie's the pool girl.
Yeah, I'm pool girl. I'm telling you, it's pool time. Let's go. Get out of there.
Hopefully the video helped. Please let other people work in with you. And if you want harder than last time supplements, all on the table, click the link in the description. Also, the training books, the cookbooks, the Circle Diet book, coaching plans by me and my team. Watch the bloops, top or bottom. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment for the algorithm. Follow me on Instagram, Greg Doucette, IB Pro, my website, gregdoucette.com. And until next time, I am out.